Now, I have been going through certain websites which argue that you should eat beef. There is no question of eating beef for a nation and people who are civilized. And I will put few arguments, keeping aside the argument of cow as a mother. गाय माँ है उसकी चर्चा नहीं करूँगा मैं. But I will tell you, give you a few reasons, why you should not eat meat of cow or beef. One thing, if we are, civilized in any way, the word civilized people, modern civilized people, we should have some sensitivity. Even if we have a neighbor from whom we borrow something, we behave very well with him or her. And in case of cow, we are, taking so many things. And the most important thing we should take from her is milk. We prefer to have her milk. And then how can we think of killing her? Tell me how. So this is the most important thing. If you're a civilized person, then many people have an argument saying that no, we are still animals, we are not a civilized society, and we prefer to go with the animal rule. Then in that case, you can be animal with your parents and brothers and sisters as well. If you prefer animal behavior. And you know what many things include in what I say, in animal behavior with your own family. Can you do that? If animal rule is the rule of life, right? Then you can be animal with everybody. Why impose that on a cow? Now, why I'm talking about cow specifically? It's the most innocent creature. If you stay near it, if you take care of it, you come to know that it is the most innocent creature. Very simple, very noble. And many people have called it a sattvic animal. Right? Now maybe you believe or you don't believe in the concept of sattva, rajas and tamas. That's another matter. But obviously anybody who is been close to the cow and has been sincere enough to observe it carefully will understand that it is a very sober animal. Right? It is not a violent animal. You will not find this, creature to be violent. And we have respected, because of all this, I'm not talking about its benefits in agriculture and, the other ways. But anybody who is, observed all these things, started, respecting cow. Because of its sobriety, and there have been very great experiences of people with this animal. Up to the extent that we now don't prefer to call it an animal at all. We should not call it an animal. It has shown so much sobriety and understanding. And it has done so civilized a behavior. In what sense? There have been many instances when the owner died, right? And the cow wept. There have been instances where cow has literally, jumped over the owner's child without hurting. There was an incident where the cow was running very fast and held itself so cautiously that it didn't hurt the child of the owner. They had so deep understanding, And just children, it has been very commonly seen that children, pass under, literally below the cow. And nothing happens. Is it possible in case of other animals? So I think this much of argument should be enough, and before deciding to cut or kill the animal, talk about its nature, talk about its leave aside the usefulness, talk about its sensitivity, how sensitive it is towards you. If the animal is so sensitive towards you, if that, whatever you call it, mother cow, you call it cow, तो गाय आपसे इतनी सेंसिटिव है, तो आप क्यों उसके साथ सेंसिटिव नहीं रह सकते? उसको एक मूंगा, एक न बोलने वाला एनिमल समझ के, जानवर समझ के आप ये प्रेफर कर रहे हो कि उसको काट दिया जाए? और पूरे इंटरनेट पे बहुत सारे वेबसाइट्स में इस तरह की चीजें मेंशन की गई है कि यहाँ पे गाय को खाना बहुत एक सामान्य चीज है. लिटरली आप लोग सिविलाइज्ड नहीं है और आप में ये सेंसिटिविटी, ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग नहीं है कि वो कितना एक इनोसेंट और सिंपल क्रीचर है जिसको आप हार्म कर रहे हैं. मदर होने की बात गाय की हम अगली बार चर्चा करेंगे. थैंक यू.